with too large of a pain. Too large of a pain. Now, I know you're tilting your heads like, why can't I use the one that I've created? It's because it's a little bit too vague, and I want you to be a little bit more specific when it comes to these kind of tweets. So altogether, it says, to make the I have no money excuse, too many people had to deal with too large of a pain. Okay? Alright, so of course, as always, I have my recommendation too. And you can find something in between and use whatever is more convenient for you. So again, the Korean sentence says, 돈이 없으니까 라고 변명하기엔 이번 일의 고통이 너무 큰 듯합니다. And this is my recommendation. For me to brush it off with the I don't have money excuse, there's just too much agony over the situation. Now the word agony means severe pain, severe condolences. To be so difficult that it's agonizing, right? And the situation in Japan is so bad that the word agony is very fitting for this clause. So altogether it says one more time, for me to brush it off with the I don't have money excuse, there's just too much agony over this situation. Now, for me to brush it off means for me to think of it as no big deal. 그러니까 뭔가 쉽게 이렇게 털어내기에는 이런 뜻이에요. So one more time, repeat after me. For me to brush it off with the I don't have money excuse, there's just too much agony over the situation. Alright, let's take a look at another sentence. 뭐가 어렵습니까? 잘못된 것은 잘못되었다고 하고 다시 바로 잡으면 되죠. Alright, and you wrote, what's difficult? Wrong thing, saying wrong, and now okay to fix it again. Now this is a very solid attempt, but there's a couple of things I want to tweak. What's difficult? What's difficult is so vague. You're talking about something specific here. You're talking about apologizing, right? So just write it out. What's difficult about apologizing? What's difficult about apologizing? And then, of course, there's a question mark at the end. Wrong thing, saying wrong, and now okay to fix it again. Now, looking at the sentence you've constructed here right now, it sounds like wrong thing is speaking to wrong, and that's not possible in this human nature. So, I'm going to use just admit. Just admit. 그냥 인정해. Just admit what's wrong is wrong. 틀린 건 틀리다고 그냥 인정하면 되지. What's wrong is wrong. And now, okay to fix it again. Sorry, I'm going to cross this out altogether because it's a little bit too vague again. Okay, so I would write something like, and 뭔가 잘못된 거를 고쳐야죠. Correct. 잘못된 것, your mistake. 실수, mistake. So altogether, the sentence says, what's difficult about apologizing? Just admit what's wrong is wrong and correct your mistake. And obviously, I have my recommendation as well, but let's take a look at the sentence one more time. 뭐가 어렵습니까? 잘못된 것은 잘못됐다고 하고 다시 바로 잡으면 되죠. Here's my recommendation. What's so difficult about apologizing? Just come clean with the mistakes and straighten everything out again. Now, I use a very similar phrase that you used. What's so difficult about apologizing? But I put so to emphasize the difficult. 뭐가 그렇게 어려워? 그렇게 is so, right? So 뭐가 그렇게 어려워요? 사과하는 게 이런 뜻이죠. What's so difficult about apologizing? Just come clean with the mistakes. Now, this means to just lay everything out on the ground. Come truthful. Be honest. Just come clean with the mistakes. 뭔가 정직하게 다 털어놔 이런 뜻이에요. Just come clean with the mistakes and straighten everything out again. 뭔가 삐뚤삐뚤하면 뭔가 잘못됐잖아요. So if you straighten that out, you're fixing something. You're correcting something. So altogether, it says, what's so difficult about apologizing? Just come clean with the mistakes and straighten everything out again. All right, let's take a look at the last sentence. 잡으려는 남자, 떠나려는 여자. 가만 보면 남자는 변명하기 바쁘고 여자는 핑계대기 바쁘다. What a poetic thing to say. I could kind of agree with what you're saying here. And this is what you say. Man trying to catch, woman trying to leave. When I look at that, man is busy speaking excuses and woman is busy speaking excuses. 핑계, 핑계. I know 변명 and 핑계 means very similar things, and it's a very gray zone you're working with here, but it's a little bit too confusing when you write it like this. So here's my recommendation. A man, well, you're talking about a specific man. So a man is, he is, right? A man is trying to 잡으려는 거는 catching 거 알겠는데요. You catch a ball. But if you're trying to keep a relationship going, you say hold on, hold on. A man is trying to hold on. Now, if you can't read that, let me write it just one more time under here because there's a line going through my hold on. So, a man is trying to hold on, comma, and of course there's a woman, right? So you have to put a in front. So a woman, she is, right? A woman is trying to leave. Okay, that is perfectly fine. When I look at that, man is busy speaking excuses and woman is busy speaking excuses. Now I'm gonna have to butcher this up a little bit, okay? When I look at that, of course, you're looking at the situation, so you're already looking. So let's say something like, when you look closer, man is busy speaking excuses. Now, we already referred to him as a man, so here in this context, you would have to put the man, because there's one man.